I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, we are back, and it is the Ideas Tees Between Game Show. Ideas Tees, the place here in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Plus, you can get your officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from Raider Tees. Blue Raider tees, hats, polos, you name it, they've got it. Their showroom, 910 Richley Road. It's right behind Chewy's off Broad Street. Now, if you've got a Blue Raider fan on your Christmas list, just go to Raider Tees. You'll find just about anything. Even have Christmas tree ornaments, wall art, just some amazing finds. And if it's a particular sport, they have that as well. So you'll need to check it out. Raider Tees and Ideas Tees, they can put your logo on just about anything. So, I mean, we're getting close to Christmas. Can't say they can 100% get your order in, but maybe you want to do some polos for, the team at work. Whatever. Give them a call. They'll work out something with you. Ideas Tees, they've been supporters here for a long, long time. We appreciate them. You can order online at RaiderTees.com, too, by the way, that Blue Raider merchandise. And great folks, the Brockwells over at Ideas. All right, as we take a look here on the halftime show, Dr. Automotive player of the game for Blackman, and, I think it's got to be the freshman Layla Hall tonight. She threw in 22 points and 11 in each half.
Very impressive freshman, Brian. She's got a lot of talent, a lot of skill. It was put on display tonight. And she's just going to get better and better as she gets more experience, playing against caliber teams like Brentwood and the schedule that Blackman and the Lady Blaze are going to play before district play. She was very impressive, and she headlines a really impressive freshman class that the Lady Blaze have.
Well, got to go with her as by far the leading scorer, and nobody else had even double figures tonight. So there we go with your player of the game. From Dr. Automotive, who provides local car owners with excellent auto repair services from ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their staff at Dr. Automotive, fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. On Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Craig's Tax Service brings you the keys to the game. What do you think was the difference in that girls' game?
I think it was the experience of Brentwood was really the difference in the game. Ella Ryan really controlled the game throughout. She never got sped up. She knocked down threes when she was open. She made free throws. She controlled it, found her teammates. A lot of the shots her teammates got was because what she created. Blackman got it to 1 in the second quarter, but could never get over the hump. And a lot of that had to do with Ella Ryan and her experience, and not just her, but Brentwood's starting 4 seniors and playing a couple other seniors that had played over 100 high school basketball games, and tonight that was the difference.
Yeah, of the players that played, senior, junior. So
a lot of experience.
Yeah, a ton.
And that's Brian. You say freshman, and that's a 15-year-old against an 18-year-old.
Right.
That's what that is. And you got to really be impressed with how the 15-year-olds from Blackman, the freshmen, really stepped up, battled tonight. They were never out of it, and I feel like that's going to help them going forward.
Tax laws can be confusing, so get help with your taxes at Craig's Tax Service. They specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. 615-890-2233. As we look at your final stats in the girls' game from Fans Heating and Air, JAJ Company, Josh Houston and Associates, along with winners' trophies. The leading scorer for Brentwood was Ella Ryan with 21 points. 9 points for Olivia Castagna. 5 points for Kelsey Lorenzi. 6 points for Emma Archer. 3 for Maggie Buckley, and 10 points for Paige Morris. For the Lady Blaze, they were led by Layla Hall's 22 points, 7 points for Sam Garner, including a first bank 3. They only had 1 3 tonight. That's right, and she had it. 4 points for Mara Herring, 4 points for Mariah Okori, and 8 for Lyric Maston. So that's a look at your scoring. You've got those team stats, Bill.
Yes, Brian. Let's see here. Blackman was defeated tonight 54-45 to Brentwood. Brentwood won the rebounding battle 16-15. Blackman really battled the second half to get that pretty close. From the floor, Blackman tonight was 19 of 45 for 42%. They were only 1 of 9 from 3 for 11%. Brentwood was 18 of 42 tonight, shot 43%. The field goal percentage, Brian, was pretty even, but this is where Brentwood really separated. They were 10 of 21 from the three-point line for 48%, and that's plus 27 from 3. That's going to be tough to overcome. From the free throw line, Blackman was 6 of 7 for 86%, and Brentwood was 10 of 14 for 71%. Blackman had 9 turnovers, and Brentwood had 10 turnovers. It was a pretty good game for both teams. 2 teams that expect to be playing deep into March. I would not be shocked if we see this matchup again down at Murphy Center.
Sounds like a plan. Work with that. So that is all of your stats here at halftime. Boys game is coming up. We'll talk a little bit more about that after we take this break on the Ideas Tees halftime show on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
Every team knows which play can be a winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Time once again for your Get to Know Your Good Neighbor State Farm Agent segment, and it's my pleasure to have Celeste Middleton join me here. And Celeste, before we went on the air, we were kind of reminiscing over your high school days, and boy, you've been around Murfreesboro for a long time, grew up here and stayed here.
Yes, I love this community. We moved here in 1968 because my dad took a position as a professor at MTSU to teach political science and urban planning. So moved in 68, and the lifelong friends that I have from living in Murfreesboro.
And playing sports here?
Yes. Yes.
and bringing up a sports family. I know your son played at MTCS. Your daughter played there and at Riverdale, and now their high school days are long gone. But successful young people in their own right. So you know the importance of this middle school and high school experience, and the sports experience really brings a highlight to what these young people are doing, I think.
Yes, Middle Tennessee has produced some great athletes. So just the recreation and the athletes and the athletic teams at Murfreesboro and Smyrna and Eagleville, all of Rutherford County, the support system they have. So that's why I'm very supportive of middle school and high school sports, because I know the value that it brings to these athletes and what it helps as they develop.
Being a State Farm agent, I found means not only do you sell home and auto and renters insurance and things of that nature, it's more than that for you all. It's being a part of the community where you're located and being a part of the community that you serve. And I think that's part of the State Farm difference.
Yes, I mean, we feel obligated. We want to help families. There's a lot of knowledge that we have that we can help protect families and support them and be there when life happens. So as we get to know families, we can try to help them make some good decisions.
The fact that you're able to do this in the place where you grew up and you call home has to make you feel good.
Oh, I'm living a dream. God has blessed my family and me, and love this community. There's so many great people, and the vision that the leaders have had in Rutherford County, our chamber, our elected leaders. We absolutely are blessed in Rutherford County.
What we try to do here, and it matches up so well with what State Farm tries to do. It's been a great partnership that we've had with you and the other State Farm agents. So we just want to use this opportunity to say thank you to you for being a partner.
Well, thank you. And you guys have had vision, too, of being there to support the athletes of middle school and high school. And so we're glad to be a partnership with you guys.
Celeste, if somebody would like to give you a call just to ask a question about insurance, how can they get in touch with you?
We have an open door at our office, so we would love to have a conversation. So give us a call, 615-895-2700. We are near the intersection of Medical Center Parkway and Thompson Lane. We're easy to find. So we would enjoy a visit with you. You
can also use your search engine and find, search for State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and all of her info will pop up there. Celeste, it's been a pleasure, and thanks again for being a great supporter here for us.
Thank you, Brian. Thanks for what you do.
Celeste Middleton joining us here today, State Farm agent, on this Get to Know Your Good Neighbor State Farm Agent segment. Stay with us. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC-certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, ready for this boys game. Barry Wertman and Troy Crane. You may remember Troy. He was with Troy Bond. He's been an assistant with him when he was at Wilson Central and Oakland and then Brentwood. And after Troy retired, took over as the head coach this year. Brentwood starting lineup. Davis Cochran, a 6'8 sophomore forward. It's Luke Matthey, a 5'9 sophomore guard coming out. Number 4, Hudson McKnight, a 6'2 junior guard to get the start in this one, along with Kevin Spivey, a 6'3 senior forward. And your final starter is number 11, Jackson McCutcheon. Jackson McCutcheon, a 5'9 junior guard. Cochran, Matthey, McKnight, Spivey, and McCutcheon, your lineup for the Brentwood Bruins. Now for the Blackman Blaze, I'll give those to you as they come out, the only ones that I can see from my vantage point. Number 0, Braden Flowers, a 5'11 junior guard. Number 4, Garrison Eady, a 6'2 senior forward. And Mike Bass, number 10, a 6'1 junior forward to get the start tonight. And I see the big guy, Christian Johnson, here on the end as well. Christian is a 6'5 senior guard, or senior post rather. Coming out is Edie and Flowers. And Bass on his way out. There he is, number 22, Keller Jackson rather. He is a 6'4 junior, and he'll be playing forward as Johnson will play the post. Got 2 bigs really, 6'5 and 6'4 inside, along with Edie and Bass, 5'11 Flowers. So got some pretty good length there for the Blaze. So Johnson, Edie, Flowers, Bass, and Jackson. This is another matchup of two top 10 teams in the state.
This is going to be exciting, Brian. This is what you're looking for. Blackman student section is out loud already tonight. Two of the top teams in the state of Tennessee. This is going to be a heck of a battle.
Cochran will jump against Johnson. Brentwood in the kind of not a royal blue, a lightish blue with gold numbers, white trim. Blackman in the home whites with navy numbers, a little orange trim in there as well. They control the tip. Edie dribbles now to Keller over at the left wing. Get it inside to the big guy. Fadeaway jumper good for Christian Johnson, and a nice start for the Blaze.
Great opening possession right there by Blackman, getting inside for a layup.
They push it down, reverse layup, no good by Matthew. Rebound. Here's Bass down the floor. Bass at the right wing. Burns it over, top of the key to Johnson. Now left wing Edie. Back up top to Flowers. Right side is Bass. He takes it baseline, and a hand check foul going to be called on Luke Matthew. You know, one thing about it, Blackman is always so patient in running their offense.
They really are. And, Brian, it looks like early on they are really making it a point to go inside. They've got a couple of mismatches with guards, too, that they can go inside and exploit. They went to the big guy right off the bat, but they're also posting up their guard right there. And we might see more of that tonight as the game goes on.
Edie inbounds to Jackson and gets it back. A lot of leadership. Senior, junior, senior, junior in this lineup here.
Very patient right off the bat.
They'll drive you crazy sometimes, you know, as the opponent. You get
impatient. They really will.
Edie dribbles around, top of the key, bounces it over to Flowers. Now they work it inside. Another one-handed shot, left-handed shot up no good by Johnson that time. Quickly down the floor. Matthew kicks it back out to Cochran and looked over a three, didn't take it. Spivey back over to McKnight, working in the front court. Right wing. Spivey now a three on the way, no good, and a nice rebound by Keller Jackson. Blackman quickly down. Bass in the right corner. Penetrates, foul line, now takes it just to the opposite side. Left side of the floor looking in to Jackson back up top, then Edie. And a whistle in the lane away from the ball, and this going to be called against Cochran, I think. No? Call that on Spivey.
Well, that's a matchup Blackman can attack. Johnson going in there, posting him up.
Christian triggers it in. Flowers thought about a three. And now he drives. Shot good. Count it. And there is a foul. Braden Flowers, the junior guard, he had a spectacular freshman year, which really, I think, sparked Blackman to get to the glass house 2 years ago. Now he's got a chance for the and one here at the free throw line.
Well, he's really matured over these last couple of years. Great, really good player, Braden Flowers.
Free throw good. And now stop the play, to let the sub in. And that's Jalen McDonald, a 6'7 junior for the Blackman Blaze. 5-0, good start for Blackman. In the deep left corner, Cochran, back up top to Matthew. Work it right side now. Spivey with a touch. Top of the key, Spivey going to pop it, and it's good. It's one thing about Brentwood, they've always had three-point shooters.
And here comes the junk defenses, Brian. Coach Crane and Coach Troy Bond, all the years, they used to change defenses on every make. And, you know, when I was coaching the boys, I think at one point we had 32 different defenses they threw at you.
Wow.
So I expect to see a lot of that tonight from Brentwood.
Flowers with it. Penetrates to Jackson. He takes it left side. Oh, missed the lay-in. Rebound and a war for it. And I think they're going to tag McDonald on the foul here.
a great drive to the basket right there. Just didn't finish.
5-3, Brentwood trailing. 5 minutes left in the first. Really just getting going here in this boys contest. Here's another deep shot up, no good by McCutcheon. Blackman with the rebound. Edie down the left sideline. Edie streaks toward the basket and missed the layup, but Jackson there to put it in from the opposite side. That's why you trail. 7-3 now. Blackman on top. Spivey dribbles around. He's in trouble now. Bounces it over right side to McCutcheon. Back up top, Cochran between the circles. Work it back over right side. McKnight will give and go. Cochran driving and a foul on the Blaze. Bass on the foul.
Just a half a second late on the rotation right there, Brian. Almost there to get a steal.
Brentwood to trigger in. Now working for the open three. McCutcheon, no good. Rebound. Braden Flowers, one of the smallest guys on the floor, takes it down the floor.
Pass.
Nice
Good
pass inside and gets it to Christian Johnson for the lay-in. 9-3. Passing in traffic there, get the bucket. Cochran tries to answer with a three on the other end, no good. McDonald gets the rebound, and Edie down the floor from the right wing, back over to McDonald. Bass gets a touch, and then the corner. Flowers brings it back here near side. Edie in the front court.
Matchup zone right here, Brian, from Brentwood.
Pig set for Edie. Rolling off of it, Johnson, and inside to the big guy, McDonald. Well, they executed that well.
Great job right there finding him right in the paint for a layup. They had a mismatched guard that dropped down in the paint.
11-3, a two-pointer up by Cochran, or three-pointer, no good. Quickly down the floor, pass to Johnson from Edie and lays it in. And Blackman on a little bit of a roll here. They have a 10-point lead. Under 3 minutes left in the first. Up top, McCutcheon, right side. Here is McKnight driving baseline. High pass, ball on the floor. And Edie with it, pushing it up the floor to Flowers. Lays up, no good. Rebound, Bass. No shot. They're going to call a foul. Probably on Edie or on Flowers' drive, but I don't know. It's going to be out of bounds, so it wasn't on the shot. Spivey picks up his second foul. And Preston Terry comes in for the Bruins, a 6'3 senior guard.
Really good start for the Blaze, Brian. Coach Wortman couldn't ask for a better start. Executing their offense, patient, getting the ball inside, attacking their smaller guards, and getting stops on the defensive end.
Emerson and Cordova also come in for Brentwood, so 3 changes there. Blackman with the inbound, 2.5 to play, and between the rings is Edie.
Brentwood still in this matchup zone.
Looks around, now takes it left side, bounces it in the corner. CJ McDonald, who came in, back to Edie. Bounce pass in traffic, and Cochran steps in front of it. So Brentwood down with Cochran driving in the paint, flips it back out, and they'll reset. McKnight has it in the front court to Cochran. Keller Jackson going to come back in at the next dead ball. Right side, McKnight. Here's a 3 attempt by Cochran, up and good, and there's a foul. McDonald going to get tagged with the foul and a chance for a 4-point play here.
Cochran is a guy you can't give any space to. Right there, he stepped back off a screen, got just enough space to get the shot off, and got fouled. Has a chance at this 4-point play. We got to make sure we stay connected to him.
The 6'8 guy is the outside shooter.
Yes.
Free throw good. They're going to call a foul on Keller Jackson.
I don't know about that one, Brian. That was
happened right after the free throw, I guess, on the box out. So that will work like a turnover here, too, because Brentwood will inbound. So a chance to have as much as a 7-point turnaround here. Here's Emerson driving and blocked. C.J. McDonald. Edie is having trouble controlling it, and it rolls out of bounds. Turnover Blaze. Got a little too fast for their own good that time. 13-7. Blackman had a 10-point lead. Cut it to 6. Minute and a half to play. Cochran dribbles around, takes it right side. Passes in the corner to McCutcheon. He tries to drive and threw the ball away. Down the floor, McDonald works to control it. Bounces it down low to Keller Jackson. Keller turns, spins, puts it up, and no good. Too far underneath the basket there. Here's McKnight quickly down the floor in transition. Emerson shot, good. It's a 3. They've got 3 threes and a free throw. And just that quickly, Blackman's in trouble. Almost turned the ball over, hits the rim, and now Blackman finally gets it after Brentwood had it for a second. Bass trying to get it across the timeline, and a reach-in foul on McKnight. Well, that was harem-scarum.
Boy, that was Brian. You know, down here, Jackson Keller had a good move, but it was a great block for Brentwood, which started the transition down here, and they got a transition 3, which got them into a 3-point game, and that's kind of the way Brentwood wants to play.
Tate Cordova with the foul, and at the free throw line, Mike Bass. Free throw, no good. Blackman in the bonus here. Edie out, Flowers back in here for this last 45 seconds, I'd say. One more free throw attempt here for Mike Bass. It's in the air and good. Hit 1 of 2. Lead is 4 for Blackman. McKnight up top finds Terry. That's Preston Terry. Back around to McKnight. He drives and puts it up, but there is not going to be a shot. They're going to wipe it off as the foul occurred before.
Brian, Brentwood's trying to go to this 5-out cutters action and so Blackman's got to do a real good job of staying in front of their guy. Brentwood's just wanting to get you to help just at a little bit to try to get space to the basket or find open shooters.
Free throw by McKnight, no good. Edie back in for Bass. Another free throw for Hudson McKnight. Good.
Made it.
Cuts the lead of Blackman down to 3. Full court pressure. Edie lobs it in. Finds Johnson. Up to McDonald. Still not across the timeline. They'll give it to Edie and he'll get it across. They're working left to right as we see it. Edie takes it to the left side. 18 seconds. Jackson attempts to set a pick. Edie back up top with 10 seconds. He'll go one-on-one. Lost control of the ball. Jackson picks up the loose ball to Johnson with 5 with 4. Johnson from the left elbow puts it up, has it blocked by Cochran and tries it again, and it's blocked. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. With your score, Blackman 14, Brentwood 11 on State Farm Prep Sports.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
And your score as we go to the second quarter of play, 14-11. It will be Brentwood's basketball here. They trigger it in, and here's Emerson. Over right side, Cochran. Fires it up from the deep left wing, no good, and it hits wire above the rim. So Blackman's basketball.
Brian, Brentwood's definitely a three-point shooting team. They've had 12 shot attempts in this started into the second quarter, and 8 of them have been three-point attempts.
Uses Keller pick and drives, puts it in from the left block. Garrison Edey, you give him that step. And here's a three up, no good. They get the rebound though. In the lane, kick it back out. Spotting for the three, McKnight, no good, back of the rim. Cochran tipped it out. Brentwood gets it again. Fires it up from the left wing. This one is no good, McCutcheon. They get yet another rebound, and McKnight has it. They set up once again, and up top is the big guy, Cochran. Gives it to Emerson.
You don't see a Coach Workman team give up 3 offensive rebounds in a possession very often.
You do not. Dribble around, up top. Here's Cordova near side. Driving, knifing his way through Cordova and gets the easy one.
A little pressure right here from Brentwood, full court. Backing up into this matchup zone.
Here is Johnson, feeds inside to Jackson. Keller turns, spins. Work it down low, pass from Edey to Johnson. Missed, but a nice putback, tip in by Keller Jackson. From the left wing, with the ball now is the big guy, Cochran, to the foul line, flips it over in the corner, almost lost the ball. Cordova comes back with it. And now McKnight has it. Between the circles, Terry. They try to bounce it down low, ball loose. Emerson has it, but threw it right into Keller Jackson's hands.
Oh, yeah, coast to coast.
And Edey lays it in the hole. (20-13), lead back at 7 now. McKnight passes over to Cordova. Ball on the floor. Edey almost had the steal. McKnight snatches it up. Work it in the corner from the deep left. Shot by Emerson, no good. They get another rebound. That caroms off the rim and deep. Cochran for three. In your face three. My goodness. Got a sweet shot. Davis Cochran with 7, 2 threes. Cuts the Blackman lead to 4.
With that size, Brian, it's hard to get a hand in his face, and when he gets it off, he makes them. It's tough to defend.
Flowers down the floor. Works in the front court. Over deep right side. Edey inside to Johnson. Johnson turns, spins, Tries to knife his way up there and missed the shot. It rolled around the rim, fell away. Blackman tries to tie it up here, and I think they are successful, but it'll be Brentwood's basketball.
Both teams are a little fatigued. We got a lot of subs coming in right here. It's been a pretty good paced half, but both teams are really having to work on the offensive end.
They did not call a jump ball. They called a foul on Christian Johnson. It was on the rebound.
Didn't see that, Brian.
Me either. Jake Wilson into the game for Brentwood. Several new faces. Matthew back out there. Lost the ball almost. Kick it back up top. Here's Spivey. Penetrates to McCutcheon. And he gets the bucket. And the hard-charging Brentwood Bruins are within 2 now. Foul coming up the floor on Mike Bass. It's going to be against Matthew. Came in and picked up his 3rd foul real quick. He's right back out of there.
That still drives me crazy, Brian. Kids are trying to get into the game. Let them in the game.
Yeah, I don't really quite understand that. Christian Johnson passes over right side to Flowers. Flowers back to Edie now.
Good shot.
And shot up and good. 22-18 Blackman. 2:50 to play in the half.
Boy, Garrison's tough when he gets to go to his left hand.
Here's Cochran trying to get open for a 3. Now drives and puts it up off the rim. No good. Little baseline runner there. Rebound, Garrison Edie. To Bass, who penetrates now, kicks it out, and the shot up and good by McDonald. And there is a foul. Jalen McDonald going strong to the basket. And the foul on Cochran. 24-18. A chance for the 3-point play here for Jalen McDonald. Free throw, good. 5 for him. 25-18. So after Brentwood got it to within 2, a little mini run here by the Blaze. Deep in the corner, McCutcheon drives baseline to Cochran. Back up top. Cordova to Wilson. Now back to Cochran. Spots for 3 off the back of the rim. Too strong. Rebound. Going up Cordova, and he is fouled. Dyson Elam snuck in there on me. And I think that foul's on him.
This has got to be the most offensive rebounds I've seen the Barry Workman team give up. I think they've already got 7 offensive rebounds in the first half. They're pesky. They're just going after it.
Cordova at the line with a couple of free throws. 1:59 to play in the first half. Free throw, in and out. Elam is out, and Flowers back in. Big deep breath for Tate Cordova. 5 dribbles, a spin, 1 more dribble for good luck, and it's good. Full court pressure, and Edie gets it in to Bass. Back to Garrison. Now Bass has it down the left sideline. To Edie up top. Takes a couple of dribbles to the right. Passes to Johnson. Got the big guy McDonald posted up. Shot partially blocked by Cochran. Nice stop there by him. And coming up the floor, Braden Flowers had the steal, but he came down out of bounds.
It's a great read right there by Braden Flowers. It's just unlucky he came down right on the line.
25-19. Blackman with the lead. Brentwood ball. Edie out for a spell. Elam in. Here's Emerson with it. Top of the key, foul line, drives and flips it out. Cordova back up top to Wilson. Jake Wilson into the right corner. Emerson gets in the paint. Now to Cochran. Drives baseline on Johnson. Puts it up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Boy, Cochran's over the back a bunch.
Getting by with it too, Brian.
Yeah, sure is. Pass to Flowers. Flowers running the offense here, 49 seconds. Blackman may be very patient on this particular possession, 40 seconds. A pick, Flowers goes right side, loses the ball, regains control to Johnson between the circles, back to Flowers, right side, 32 seconds. Brentwood applying lots of zone pressure here. Johnson has it now on the B, on the floor here, 14 seconds. Flowers with 10, gives it to Johnson, 8 seconds, back to Flowers in the right corner. Elam underhanded pass to McDonald. Picks up his 7th point, and your halftime score, Blackman 27, Brentwood 19. We've made it to halftime here. Hope you'll stay tuned. When we come back, we will have all of your halftime stats, scoring, team stats, all straight ahead, as Blackman has the halftime lead 27-19 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census, and we need your help. Why? Because our population has grown since 2020, and more people means more funding for our community, $175 per resident per year. This is Mayor Shane McFarland. Please fill out the secure online form at murfreesborocensus.com or complete the mailed form. List everyone living in your home. It's that simple. The special census helps us plan for growth and better services.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
Participate today, and you could even win a $100 gift card.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County, too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, we are back here, and your halftime stats coming up here for you. First of all, the scoring. Let me give you Brentwood first. 7 points for Davis Cochran, 2 threes, a free throw for Hudson McKnight, 3-pointer for Kevin Spivey, 2 points for Jackson McCutcheon, a 3 for Parker Emerson, and an old-fashioned 3. Cordova, 2-point bucket and a free throw. A couple of players, Spivey and Matthew, with 2 fouls. Blackman has really spread out their fouls, nobody with more than 1. And they're scoring fairly even. Jalen McDonald leads the way with 7, 5 of those in the second quarter. 6 points apiece for Garrison Eady and Christian Johnson. 3 points, a bucket and a free throw for Braden Flowers, a free throw for Mike Bass, and 4 points for Keller Jackson. Blackman leads here at halftime, 27-19. We're going to take another break here and come back, and Bill Hockenberry will have your team stats on the other side. Blackman on top here at the half on State Farm Prep Sports.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been helping local businesses with their banking needs. Hi, this is Justin Burris, commercial banker at the 1708 Gateway Boulevard office. Let us show you how easy it is to do business with a true community bank. Local people making local decisions for our friends and neighbors like you.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated, Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we approach this holiday and Christmas season, we would like to thank you very much for allowing us to serve this community for nearly 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, back here at halftime, 27-19. Bill's got a look at the team stats from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, and Fans Heating and Air. Tell us what you got.
All right, Brian. The Blackman Blaze lead 27-19 at the half, and they are shooting 12 of 22 from the floor for 55%. Brentwood is shooting 6 of 20 from the floor for 30%, but they have made 4 of 13 threes at 31%. That's what's keeping Brentwood in this ball game. Blackman has out-rebounded Brentwood 13-8. Brentwood is 3 of 5 at the free throw line, 60%. Blackman is 3 of 4, 75%. Blackman had 3 turnovers in the first half. Brentwood with 4. It was a really well-played first half. Blackman really came out, established the inside early, got up 13-3 starting in the first quarter. Brentwood closed it a little bit to get it to 14-11 after the first quarter, and as we stand here at the half, Blackman leads 27-19.
All right, a few scores I can pass along to you. In girls play, finals, Eagleville 40, Santa Fe 35. It was Nolensville, a winner over Rockvale, 58-54. And Overton beat Smyrna tonight, 52-42. The Blackman Lady Blaze fall 54-45 to the Brentwood Lady Bruins in our first broadcast game. And that's a look at your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. A reminder, Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner tomorrow morning. We're on the air beginning at 8:45 with an Oakland special previewing tomorrow night's state championship game. Then boys coaches between 9 and 11 at 11:15 Cougar Corner. At 11:30 Lady Raiders at Belmont, followed by the men. And then high school football championship game. Oakland playing in their 7th straight, I think. 5th straight. No, I can't remember now.
It's impressive.
It is. Impressive. They've had a huge run here. Playing for their 8th state title, I can tell you that. All right, when we come back, second half will come right at you. Blackman on top, 27-19. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a man or woman finish pre-planning their funerals with me, I hear, "We should have done this 10 years ago." Or, "I thought about doing this years ago, but just never got around to it." Seems that we often put off the inevitable for ourselves. As one wise pastor put it, it's never too late to do what's right. Why not mark down on your calendar to call me to talk about your funeral needs at 615-893-2422. It's never too late.
Middle Tennessee Christian School. Training for eternity.
We're going to be an educational institution that teach Bible every day. Every subject we teach, we're going to teach through a biblical perspective. In every aspect of our school, we're going to do it through a Christian perspective.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
That also means that everything we do, we have to be excellent. We feel like Christ calls us to excellence. And so that means we have to be excellent academically. That means we have to be excellent athletically because that's what God calls us to. It's a great place to be.
Invest in your child's future in an environment that fosters Christ-centered values. To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Insurance should be simple, not complicated. That's why at Rayburn Insurance, Agent Rick Hull cuts through the jargon and helps you understand your options clearly. He's committed to finding the right coverage that fits your unique needs and budget. Their team has been a trusted partner in the community since 1973. Ready to make insurance easy? Get with Rick Hull at Rayburn Insurance Agency. He's ready to help you get the protection you deserve.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we are ready to go here for the second half. And Blackman with Bass and Edie, Flowers, Jackson, and Johnson. Same as the starters for the first half. Cochran, Matthew, McKnight, Spivey, McCutcheon for Brentwood. And Flowers in a double team in trouble and bobbles the ball. Still comes out of there with it. They take one dribble for him and kicks it out to Bass. Nice save. Edie with it right side. They're moving right to left from our vantage point here. Bounce past Jackson. Spots for the three. They left him open off the back of the rim. No good. And then Johnson over the back. Second foul on Christian Johnson.
Brian Brentwood opened up right there in a 1-2-2 half-court trap as part of that changing defenses they're going to run the rest of the game.
Brentwood with the ball and McCutcheon on the drive. McKnight is fouled on the way to the rack. And a couple of shots coming up here. Bass picks up foul number 2. So at the free throw line will be Hudson McKnight. He's got one free throw to his name. Make it 2 now. If he hits this one, the Bruins will be within 6. Free throw, good.
Here's a full court press now. They extended it. It's like a little 2-1-2. Full court.
Still in the backcourt is Edie. Got to get it across pretty quick. Makes a nice little outlet pass to Bass. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Boy, when you go to the corner, you're in trouble, aren't you?
Got to stay in the middle third. That's what Coach Workman's telling them right now. Stay in that middle third.
Blackman still with possession. Flowers to Edie now. And ball kicked out of bounds. Went to that same corner.
It's one of the things Coach Crane and Coach Bond all those years, they keep up with deflections and kickballs. They really emphasize that in their program.
Edie gets it across the timeline here now. Bounce pass to Johnson. Back over to Edie. Edie into Flowers to the corner. Johnson, foul line, drives in. No-look runner in the lane by Keller Jackson is deflected. Run out, and Spivey going to be fouled. when he caught the ball, he was way too far underneath the basket. That was, at the time, a needless foul, but Stewart's Creek, a winner over Riverdale, 63-29 in girls tonight.
Stewart's Creek girls, Brian, are going to be a real factor this year.
Bass is out after picking up his third foul. Free throw in the air, good. So 1 of 2 there for McCutcheon. More pressure here. C.J. McDonald is in. Pass over to him from Edey. Gets it across the timeline. Now back to Garrison. Foul line. Puts it up. Too short. Rebound tipped out. Jackson flips it out to Flowers, and Blackman will reset. Edey pulls up. 3-ball. Swish!
Nice.
Garrison Edey's first bucket. You know, he doesn't look to shoot a ton.
Just when he needs big baskets, Brian.
Shot up and too long for McCutcheon. Blackman with the rebound. Flowers drives. Floater in the lane. Good. And Blackman on a little run here. Back to 10.
Braden Flowers is just a winning player, Brian. He just knows how to make winning plays.
5:38 to play in the third. Left wing, 3 up by Spivey. Air ball, and Cochran tried to save it, knock it off of Edey, but he didn't. He just flung it down the court out of bounds. So on the near sideline in the backcourt is where Edey will inbound.
They're now in a hybrid 1-2-2 look, three-quarter court, trying to run them down the sides.
McDonald to Edey, back to McDonald. They get it across. Jalen McDonald has it now. So I'll have to say Jalen and CJ with them both in there, won't I?
Yes, yes. You know, Brian, Coach Wortman's kind of calm tonight. He's sitting down and
I've seen the red face a time or two. Here's Edey, drives, has a shot blocked, and McKnight comes away with the loose ball. Nice defense by him. Drives the lane, flips it out, and crazily throws it away. Blackman may have touched it last. I'm not 100% sure. Ball goes into the hallway here, and Edey was the last to touch it. A long throw in. Kurt Bell has been a longtime assistant here with him. And Isaiah Phillips, former Blackman great. 3, hits the backboard, then the rim, and goes out of bounds off of Edey.
They have a really great staff here at Blackman, Brian, both sides, girls and boys.
Yeah, most certainly.
Coach Lawless does a really good job with their athletic department here.
They get the ball in, Cordova. They work it around outside. Inside to McCutcheon. Inside to Cochran. He has to flip it back out after the double team. McKnight on the drive, lost control of the ball, tipped away by Jackson. And Johnson back in. Bruins will inbound. Underneath their goal, they get it in. Cordova up top to Cochran, trying to back in on Christian Johnson. Now Johnson tried to go for the steal, and Cochran got by him to lay it in. 32-24, Blackman on top. More full court pressure here by the Bruins. Edey to Flowers, they get it across, top of the key. It's Christian Johnson, finds Edey, left wing, penetrates, glides in the lane. They kick it back out. And we'll work it again.
Good decision not to take that shot. That was probably going to be contested. Get you something a little better. Now Brentwood's going to a single odd-fronted zone. Good screen.
Flowers drives, puts it up from the left side. Braden Flowers just waited on that to open up. And a nice drive by him for the bucket. Blackman by 10 again, 3:25 to play, third quarter. McCutcheon and McKnight lost the ball, and They control it. Blackman, C.J. McDonald, and going up is fouled by McKnight. I think Bass is going to come back in, playing with 3 fouls. He'll have to be very careful. Hudson McKnight picks up his first foul, and going to the free throw line will be the senior forward, C.J. McDonald. First one good. His first points tonight. Bass in, Edey out for a breather. One more free throw upcoming here for C.J. McDonald. Free throw, no good. But a rebound by Johnson. They'll reset. Flowers with a fake. Nice move behind the back. Pass the bucket. Good by Jalen McDonald. And you heard the whistle. There is a foul.
Great job right there, getting the steal and finishing right there for the three-point play. Big shift in momentum right here.
Great interior passing, and the three-point play is successful. Jalen McDonald with 10, and Blackman up by 14 now. Got it down to a 2-possession game, Brentwood did, and there's going to be a foul on the drive. And Mike Bass picks up number 4. I was worried about that. And he's immediately coming out. Dyson Elam in.
This is a big 3-minute stretch in the game, Brian. Blackman wants to go ahead and try to push this thing up to 20+. Brentwood's trying to get it back into single digits going into the fourth.
Here's a long distance dial in from McCutcheon from the left side. He was closer to the out of bounds line there than anything.
That was some range.
Now McDonald in trouble. Jalen gets it back to Flowers, back to Dyson Elam, and makes the pass just in time before the 10-second call. Blackman's got numbers. Jalen McDonald kisses it in. Boy, that looked terrible, but once they got the ball across the timeline, they had the numbers.
Turned out to be a thing of beauty.
McCutcheon penetrates to the foul line. Flips it out. Baseline is Emerson, and now flips it to McCutcheon, who just cans another long 3.
Brentwood's just a pesky little team. They won't go away.
I'll never forget that time they matched up in the state tournament.
Boy, what a day that was.
Jalen McDonald trapped in the corner. Gets it to CJ. CJ waits, and Flowers comes across to Johnson now. Long pass to Dyson Elam. Elam drives, puts up a little runner. They're going to call an offensive foul. A little out of control. For those that don't remember, I can't remember the year, but Blackman led at halftime, and then when Brentwood came out in the second half, they could not miss.
No, they were just on fire. But another thing you remember about that game, Brian, those had to be the 2 largest student sections I've ever seen at the state tournament. They were massive that day.
Score is 40-30, a minute 37 to play. And now a foul.
Brentwood
lost the ball, rather. Sorry.
They just threw it in the stands.
An errant pass. And Flowers is going to come back in, and he is in for C.J. McDonald. Blackman basketball, Edey to bring it across. Over right side. Flowers just holding the ball. Gets it back after a pass to Edey.
Brentwood just changed defenses, so look for some kind of trap here. Yep.
Dyson Elam got the ball. It's going to be kicked. So it'll be Blackman's ball out of bounds here.
If Blackman can recognize that trap coming, that somebody should be wide open in the middle or for a layup if they continue with that trap.
They toss it in. Minute to go. Flowers trapped, and Edey has to come toward the ball. Makes the nice grab into Elam in the corner. Back up top. Edey to Johnson. Johnson drives, gets to the left block, back up to Edey. Way back out to the front court, almost near the time stripe. Edie with 35 seconds. Passes off to Christian Johnson, who pops out to help. Cross-court pass to Elam, back to Edie. Now Johnson has it again.
Great patience, great patience. Now in with the good shot right here.
Lost it for a moment, now back to Edie with 17 seconds. Clock counting down to the end of the third. Behind the back dribble, Edie drives, gets to the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and nicely done by the senior forward, Garrison Edie. With 3, with 2, they're going to have a shot here. Emerson at the horn, off the back of the rim, no good. Going to the fourth quarter. Blackman Blaze lead by 12 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Roscoe Brown has been Middle Tennessee's go-to for all HVAC and plumbing needs since 1940. Our commitment, you ask? It's to provide you with not just services, but solutions that bring comfort, efficiency, and peace of mind. From the heat of summer to the cold of winter, our expert team ensures your home environment is exactly how you want it. Perfect. Trust in Roscoe Brown for all your HVAC and plumbing needs, where your family's comfort has been our priority for over 80 years. RoscoeBrown.com.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
In boys play at halftime, Overton leads Smyrna 29-24. That's a boys score at halftime. And Stewart's Creek over Riverdale Girls 63-29, the newest scores that I have for you here. Brentwood ball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 12 to the Blaze. Here's a drive in the lane, shot no good, thankfully, as Emerson was driving. Whistle and a foul. Flowers picking up foul number 1. And going to the free throw line is Emerson, Parker Emerson with a 3 on the night, and now a free throw. It's been around a double-digit lead most of the night. Free throw good.
You feel like you're one run, Brian, from punching them.
Yep.
But
they still stay in the game.
They still do.
It's a 10-point lead. Johnson to CJ, and loose ball. Great snag by Keller Jackson, and now Edie in the corner, double-teamed, and the foul on McKnight. Might have gotten a little lucky there. Not on the foul, but just it was kind of a wild possession.
Kind of got hurried a little bit on that one.
Donald passing into Edie in the backcourt.
So this is a 1-2-2 half court now that Brentwood's gone into.
Long pass to Christian Johnson. Kicks it back out. Flowers for 3. Back of the rim. Bounces again. No good. They tip the ball out. Garrison Edie, floater in the lane, no good. He got his own rebound. It's on the floor now. And is there a foul? Yes, it is. And that's going to be on Spivey, I think. Yep. That's 3 on him. This has kind of been a harem-scarum possession here, but Blackman gets another shot at it. Inbounds to C.J. McDonald. CJ, long pass to Flowers in the deep right corner, back up top. Edie to Johnson, foul line. Back to Flowers. I'm sorry, back to McDonald. Now Edie drives in the lane, cut off, and it's a 3, too long for CJ McDonald. Down the right sideline, McKnight. Long feed in, and slipping is Cochran on the floor. They're going to call a travel. Maybe a little moisture on the floor. He lost his footing. So it'll be full court here for the Blaze. Flowers in the backcourt to Edie. Double team, long pass, and it's stolen away. Spivey steps in front of the pass. McCutcheon. No, it's not McCutcheon. That's McKnight. Fires up a three. And a timeout, Brentwood. 6:31 to play. 42-35. It's a 30-second timeout, and our friends at Parks Auction bring you those. Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg. They are auction professionals. They are auction guys that have been doing this a long, long time. They're the people that other auctioneers go to. They're always on the cutting edge. They'll get more people at your property auction, guaranteed, with the power of Parks Auction behind your sale and the experience of Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. They'd love to work with you. 2025 is going to be a great year in the market, hopefully, and a chance to work with you is their desire. Call them, free consultation. Bob Bugg, Stan Vaught, Parks Auction. They'll handle everything for you. Boys score at the half. Nolensville and Rockvale tied at 24. It's boys and the girls fall by 4 to Nolensville, 58-54. That's on the road for the Rockets.
Blackman's going to have to take care of the basketball against this Brentwood pressure. It's just different looks at all times. You just got to make sure you're in the middle of third and look up. Somebody will be open at all times.
There was a foul called on Tate Cordova. Flowers gets it across. Trapped. Finds Edie, who comes to help. They're trapping if you got the ball. They work it inside, though. Keller Jackson lays it in from the opposite side. Great vision there. 44-35. That was a huge stop the bleeding kind of thing. Brentwood's been on a bit of a run. 44-35. Blackman on top. Here's Cochran. Drives against Johnson. Turns, spins. Flips it back outside. Here's McCutcheon for three. No good. Rebound Brentwood. McCutcheon's got it again. He's just going to stop, pop. Badly missed this time, and it goes out of bounds. They are not afraid to fire it up from wherever they get the ball.
No, they aren't. Brian, it's really a luxury for Coach Workman to have Garrison Edie and Braden Flowers in the backcourt, all the experience they have against all these different traps and presses that Brentwood's throwing out there. They've done a really good job of taking care of the ball. They've only got 5 turnovers in this whole game up to this point.
Timeout, Brentwood will take it as well, 44-35. Blackman on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Customized services.
We call it Happy Hiney Cream for a diaper rash.
To meet your needs.
We make that in our lab.
Custom medications.
For women's health, we specialize in hormone replacement therapy.
Specifically for you.
Compounds for weight loss.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
The liquid, suppository.
All to create medications for you.
We can flavor medications. We offer medical-grade supplements.
Next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you?
Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
No!
Have some for yourself.
Yes. No! Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back in our game brought to you by Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den, Mills Family Pharmacy, here on State Farm Prep Sports, and also our friends at the offices of good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack on West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer, 890-0850. Parks Auction as well. 44-35, Flowers in the backcourt to Edie. Scurries across. Over to Flowers. Top of the key, Christian Johnson. Now they flip it back out. This frustrates the opponent something terribly too when they just pass around the ball.
it just wears you out over time. It just mentally fatigues you.
C.J. McDonald gets it underneath to Keller Jackson, tries to find some room. Now Johnson, they're going to call a blocking foul on the floor. Count the bucket for Johnson. I was really worried as Brentwood Spivey kind of did a little sales job there to try to get the charge, but did not work. So Johnson with a chance for a three-point play, and he connects. 47-35, Blaze on top. 5:48 to play in this one. Emerson back up top. They work it around the horn. Now here's a three attempt. McKnight, too long. Rebound Johnson. Johnson takes a few dribbles, pushes it up the floor to Edey. Scary pass, but he comes away with it. Back to Flowers, works near side. C.J. McDonald dumps it low to Jackson, lost the ball, but somehow Edey comes away with it, and then even though he was fouled, it goes out of bounds.
Sometimes you just don't know what's going to be called.
Well, there was no doubt he was hounded. They're not going to let Brentwood's Luke Matthey into the game. Pretty adamant about that.
That's my pet peeve, Brian.
Yeah.
Let the kids get in the game.
Spivey tosses the ball out of bounds. An unforced turnover there by the Bruins.
Their 8th turnover of the night.
And Blackman gets the ball in, and C.J. McDonald fouled coming up the floor. Brentwood's not very happy, the players aren't, with the whistles that are happening here, but they are a little grabby right now.
And Blackman's going to be in the double bonus from here on.
That is not what you want if you're the opponent, down by 12. Free throw good by C.J. McDonald. He's got 2 free throws on the night and a chance for a third here. Shot it and got it. Great form on those free throws by McDonald.
Blackman just steadily pulling away. 14-point lead here with 5 to go.
Emerson quickly down up top. It's Cochran trying to work in on Keller Jackson. Has to flip it back up top. McKnight to the left side. McCutcheon drives, puts it up, good. Nice little runner there by Jackson McCutcheon. He's the leading scorer for Brentwood with 11. 49-37, 4:39 to play. Blackman on top with the ball now, Flowers. Bounces it down low, and Jalen McDonald goes up and is hammered. Well, Davis Cochran said, "You're not going to do that while I'm here." And Jalen McDonald, the leading scorer for the Blaze, has a chance to add to his point total.
Great job at McDonald, just attacking the big right there in Cochran and making him call the, blow the whistle. He's had a really solid game tonight.
Coach Wortman getting everybody set here. Free throw good by Jalen. Wants to make sure that the 2 guards that are back here for Brentwood are covered. Second free throw short.
Brian, that was first done by the great Ben Dotson. He used to do that at Siegel, put 2 guards in the corners and open up the middle on free throws.
Ball loose, but Cochran runs it down. Lob, and ball goes out of bounds. There's going to be a foul on the Blaze.
Brentwood's getting a little frustrated right now. This is if we can get a stop and a score right here, Mike could go ahead and knock them out.
Ready to inbound is McKnight. Does so to McCutcheon. McCutcheon drives and cut off there. Flips it in the corner. Matthey's 3, no good. Didn't draw iron. Here comes Blackman with Edey to Johnson, top of the key. Nice little run out, and Jalen McDonald finishes it off with an easy lay-in. 52-37 Blackman. Under 4 minutes Three up by McCutcheon. Dings off the rim, no good, goes out of bounds. Ben Dotson listens a lot, and I will say, Ben, that even though Bill could tell a lot of stories, I know he's got stories, but he won't. He's tight-lipped. So your secrets are safe with Bill Hockenberry, Ben.
That's right. I'm not going to give any Dotson stories.
Long pass up the floor. McDonald underneath. Got it to go. Jalen McDonald is on a roll. Into the corner. Three attempt and swish by McCutcheon. Count that one. It's a 14-point Blackman lead with 3:26 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Santa Claus is coming to Animal City. Santa will be here Saturday, December 14th from 12 to 3. We are proud to be hosting Music City Animal Rescue and their lovely Santa Claus. Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. Come get pictures with your pets of all types and your family and benefit a great cause. That's Saturday, December 14th at Animal City on Broad Street. We'll see you there.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-459-2683.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, along with Middle Tennessee Christian School. And looks like Alcoa has won their final 3A title. They're going to be 4A next year, Bill.
They're going to be 4A.
Yeah, big win for them.
That's going to be interesting to see how that goes for them next year in 4A.
Yeah, it will, won't it? Christian Johnson gets it down low, and Jalen McDonald is just eating it up right now. 19 points for him.
I think Blackman knew early on they had a mismatch there, and they've gone to that well all night. Brentwood hadn't had an answer for it.
He's had 7 points here in this fourth quarter alone. Here's a drive, and now Emerson has his shot blocked, and they are going to blow the whistle and call a foul on the Blaze. Johnson picks up foul number 3. If Brentwood's going to make a run, it's got to come now. You don't want to give them a chance at the free throw line, but they've got it here with Parker Emerson. Free throw is good. He's got a 3 and 3 free throws on the night, but he never, ever misses a free throw, ever. Well, he didn't there.
Good try. Good try right there, Brian.
I tried. 56-42, Blackman on top. Bass, who is playing with 4 fouls in the game, to Edey, back to Bass. Now Edey gets it across the time stripe. Looking down low, finds Flowers, top of the key. Doesn't even look at the goal. Back up to Edey. They'd like to run a little clock here. Edey drives, and there's going to be a hand check foul called on Tate Cordova.
Well, it's like a security blanket for Coach Workman over there. Garrison Edey with the ball, up 14, 2 minutes to go. You just feel he's going to make the right play and do what he's supposed to do. He's just been such a clutch player for his whole career.
There has to be a lot of trust between coach and especially point guard or your floor general, right?
Has to be, and he's earned it, and it's well deserved, and he's well on his way leading this Blackman team to another good season.
Edey hits the first, and now the second. A couple of free throws for him. 58-42. And quickly down the floor are the Bruins. Into the corner, Matthew drives baseline, scores, and they blow a whistle at the end of that play. My goodness. Matthew's first points tonight. They're going to count the bucket. And the foul on Braden Flowers.
That's what you don't want to do. Just as they're shooting, just kind of get out of the way, let the clock keep going.
The and one is good. And C.J. McDonald is in. So you have both the McDonalds, Edie, Flowers, and Johnson. Garrison gets it down to Johnson, goes baseline, lost the ball, but knocked away by Luke Matthey. Blackman will inbound on the near baseline. Edie looks, Johnson comes in to help. Brings it out front to Flowers right side. Dribbles around, turns, spins, gets away, free and reverse lay-in, just missed. Rebound, Jalen McDonald. You guessed it, 21 for the big guy. And a timeout on the floor, 60-45 with 1:47 to play. Blackman on top on State Farm Prep Sports.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city. $175 per resident per year. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community, build roads, maintain parks, improve public safety, and much more.
It's fast and easy. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to our coverage here from Blackman. And inbounding the ball is Tate Cordova. McKnight brings it down quickly. They get it into McCutcheon's hands. Shot no good. Rebound, C.J. McDonald. Flowers sneaks away. Get it across. Bounce pass to C.J. Back up top, Edie. Penetrates, gets it to Johnson. Glides baseline, scores easily. Christian Johnson now in double figures with 11. He's the third Blaze with 10 or more. Long distance three, no good by Emerson, and a rebound Blackman. Flowers waiting on a foul, and there it is. 1:06 to play. Blaze up 62-45, and free throws upcoming. McKnight picks up foul number 4. And Flowers will go to the free throw line. Looks like Elam and Bass and Jackson going to come in. Missed free throw by Flowers. Edie goes out, and Jalen McDonald out. Somebody else had to go out too. No, they're going to sub Dyson Elam for Flowers. Free throw, good. So he hit 1 of 2. Probably the end of the night for Jalen McDonald. Poured in 21 tonight. 63-45, and on the drive, McKnight was trying to make an interior pass and threw it away, and then Blackman returns the favor.
Really good night, Brian, from the Blackman starting 5. That really established themselves. This is a really solid win for them tonight. It's a good Brentwood team.
Long three by McKnight is no good, and Blackman gets the rebound. C.J. McDonald up the floor. Keller Jackson lays it in. Kind of led him a little too much for the old Dunkaroony there, but largest lead of the night on the drive. Shot good by Cordova, and a foul with 32.8 seconds. Johnson picks up foul number 4. And let's see. Caden Avent, 5'10 junior, into the game for the first time tonight. At the charity stripe is Cordova. Free throw is good. And also in is Lathan Alsop, 6'3 junior for Blackman. Playing out the string here. Bass tried to inbound it to Keller Jackson, and it's tipped out of bounds off of Jackson's fingertips, so Brentwood will have the ball. They get it to McCutcheon, who wanted the 3, but they're all over him there. Now he puts it up. Tried to bank that one in, no good. From way downtown. And pocket picked by Bass, and Hudson McKnight lays it in. 65-50. Blackman and Keller Jackson. Layup good on the other end. Just playing it out here. And that's going to be it. 67-50, your final score tonight. Blackman boys, big winner over the Brentwood Bruins this evening. 2 top 10 teams in the state, and Blackman gets the victory.